Okay.
Hello, this is the Sports Betting Whale. It is Monday, February 20th, 2017. At the end of this video, I'll be releasing 2 more round robin plays by threes, so please make sure you stay till the end so you'll be able to get these free selections. They start at 4 o'clock Pacific time, 7 o'clock Eastern time, so you should have plenty of time to get them in if you so choose. Yesterday was a day following a fantastic Saturday. Yesterday we came back with 4 round robins. They were grouped by different patterns. And one of the things that's important to understand when you see the selections and the results that come, I'm selecting groups based on proven winning patterns. One pattern yesterday was to take a revenge system of 2 teams that have recently played and they're equally matched, that the team that lost before is a percentage winning play to take them to cover the next time they play. That was one group pattern that did not hit yesterday. I took a pattern of teams that are hotter than the opponents, which is where you'll see tremendous streaks occur in that situation throughout every season. And that one hit 3 out of 4. I took plays on totals that were based on their most recent trends and grouped them together. That one did not come in, and then another one I believe hit 2 out of 4. So the things to keep in mind on these round robins is that we could go 0 for 4 on one group pattern, 0 for 4 on another group pattern, 4 out of 4 on a pattern that hits, and maybe even 2 out of 4 on the 4th one. That's a winning day. All we need to do is to make sure that we group one combination patterns that hit, and it produces a winning day. As you saw on Saturday, when 2 or 3 hit in one day, it will make up for an entire week of not hitting generally, because there's a progression that allows for that acceleration of the money return as they're coming in. The money management system is so critical here. We're taking less money when we're not hitting. We're taking more money when we are hitting, and that's a proven method. It's not only proven in sports, it's proven in the stock market. It's proven in a lot of different ways to manage your money. You want to be going with the trend, and when things are going well, you want to be increasing. When things are not going well, you want to be decreasing. This system takes advantage of that particular style of money management. The system is based on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 program. The base unit is one unit, which is 1% of the risk capital, and that's a moving number, so it's 1% of whatever that number is beginning that day. Once we hit, we move to 2. We hit again, we move to 3. Hit again, we move to 4. We hit again, we move to 5, and we stop at 5. You want to get to as many round robins at 5 units per parlay, which is a 20% play, as you can. At that point, once we have 3 losing round robins, you're back to 1 again, and you've locked in a huge amount of money. I'll give you an example. If you consider a unit just 1, for simplicity's sake, we take 10 round robins and we go 0 for 10 on that. So you are now down, wouldn't be 40 units because you'd be decreasing the amount you're playing as you go. So you'd be down maybe 25 units based on that. Then one hits, you win, that's 4 parlays times 6, so you're up 24 units on one play. You progress like on Saturday, now you're at 2. The next one hits, you win 48 units. You can see how the 2 round robins back to back have more than made up for 10 consecutive losing round robins. Now, as you progress up, you're going to be moving from 2 units per parlay to 3 units per parlay to 4 units per parlay to 5 units per parlay, but you're doing it on house money. You're not doing it on your risk capital money. You're doing it on the profits that the latest round robins have created for you. Once you get to the 5 level, you hit a couple at the 5 level, and then we go 0 for 3 on the next round robins. You've locked in a tremendous number of unit wins, and then you're back to the 1 unit again. It's virtually impossible after hitting a streak of going from 1 to 2 to 3 to 4 to 5 and a couple at 5 for you to even lose it back. You're up at that point several hundred, if not 1,000 units. So then you go back to the base bet of 1 unit, which means a total of 4 units per play. You could lose 40, 50 round robins in a row and you're still ahead. So that's the method here. Is important to understand that it's a progressive method. The systems I use always go on streaks. It's like catching waves, and we recognize this. We recognize the patterns. We recognize the streaks, and we run them. You're going to get money back as you go because you're not betting more than a certain percentage of your bankroll, even on the high streak, and then you're back to the 1 unit again. So even a mini run is going to create a nice profit in units for you, just like we saw on Saturday. So it's a different approach than you're probably used to, and it's an approach that I've used for 25 years, and when I'm allowed to accelerate, I win millions of dollars. Unfortunately, those days are gone, it appears, for me to be able to accelerate in the millions. But you guys can win as much money as you want to win using this method, and you know every step of the way I'm playing with you. Unlike many other sports advisory services that do not actually take their own plays, the one thing that you can rest assured with the Sports Betting Whale is that I'm taking the same plays that I'm handing out. So think about this scenario. There's a guarantee on these picks, and you know that I'm playing them. So if I'm not winning in any ways. I'm not asking to receive money on losing months, and I'm certainly not winning myself if these picks aren't winning. So using any logical common sense, you would know that these systems work for me. Otherwise, I wouldn't continue to do it. No one can afford to continue to lose and waste their time and go through all this process for no profit. Here are an example of yesterday's tickets to show you again that I am putting my money where my mouth is, and you'll see the round robins that were played yesterday. You're seeing on the screen the 4 plays that were recommended for everybody yesterday on Sunday, February 19, 2017. As you see, I see firsthand that I'm always, because only one of them hit 3 out of 4, I'm going to be moving down back to a lower play for the 2 today. I'll accelerate up if one of them hits. That's the whole system. Everyone knows, if you've been following sports, especially if you've been betting sports, that there's a lot of streaks that occur. Teams go into cold streaks, teams go into hot streaks, teams go into bounce streaks. They get hot on the road, they get hot at home. In baseball, they get hot hitting, the pitching gets hot, all that. I'm tracking all of it, and I'm riding every wave. So you can rest assured that you're going to be on the trends. The trend is your friend, and I'm very aware of what the trends are, and I'm adjusting day by day based on proven successful handicapping methods. Today's selections, this is Monday, February 20th, 2017. It's a small card today, no NBA, college only, not a lot of plays to select from. There's 2 round robins that we recommend at 1 unit per parlay, 4 units per total round robin. We're taking them by 3s, not at all. In basketball and football, we do not take alls when it comes to 3s and a 4. When we get to baseball, we will, because it's all based on odds. A 4-teamer is the worst percentage play for a player in sports, so we avoid them on the -110s. If you know the odds, that you get back 3.6 to 1 on a 2-teamer, you get back 7 to 1 on a 3-teamer. Therefore, you should be getting back 12 to 13 to 1 on a 4-teamer. They only give you back 11 to 1 on 4-teamers, and so the 4-teamer is the biggest house winning percentage because they don't give fair odds on that. So we avoid any 4-teamers that are all -110s. Baseball, it's all based on odds, so it doesn't matter what combination of teams. They use a odds calculation. They don't use the typical 2.6, 3.6, 6, 7, and 10, 11 program. So keep in mind, we're not taking it all. You're grouping them by 3-teamers only. So the first group is 708 Georgia Southern. Second one is 704 Virginia. Third one is over on 704 Virginia. And the fourth one is 712 South Alabama. So I'll repeat that. 708 Georgia Southern, 704 Virginia, 704 over on Virginia, 712 South Alabama. Buy threes, 1 unit per parlay, 4 units total. Second group, same thing. It'd be grouped by threes only, buy 1, total of 4 units. When we hit one, we're going to be progressing, but right now we're back to the base level. This one is all over roundies. 702 over on the Florida State Boston College game, 706 over on Georgia State and Texas State, 710 over on Troy and Appalachian State, and 716 over on Texas Tech and Iowa State. I'll repeat it. 702 over Florida State Boston College, 706 over Georgia State and Texas State, 710 over Troy and Appalachian State, 716 over on Texas Tech and Iowa State. I'll be taking these plays with you, and let's have a winning night. Thank you. You're now seeing on the screen the plays for today, Monday, February 20th, 2017. I went ahead and played them for $4,000 a ticket. Since we didn't hit yesterday, I lowered the amount as per our program system and how it works. Thanks. Going forward, I'll be releasing my free sports picks on this YouTube channel. So please subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll be sure that you'll be the first to know as soon as I have free picks to release. Thank you.